Hello, everyone. The only easy day was yesterday. No easy days here when you're going through the Odin project, that's for sure. But wanted to give an update on how I'm doing so far going through the curriculum. I'm on the Odin Project's Foundations curriculum, specifically on the CSS section, and learning Flexbox right now. Flexbox has definitely been a challenge for me so far. And Flexbox is all about how you organize content and align things on your web page. And that can be difficult when you're making a web page to getting things to center or align things and get things to the way you want them to look. So everything up to Flexbox has been pretty straightforward. But yeah, like I said, Flexbox has definitely been a challenge for me. And what I've done is I've gone through the videos, the readings, and they did help some, and I'll definitely revisit those at least a few more times. But what really has helped me today is going through the two interactive games that they give you, which include Flexbox Froggy and Flexbox Zombies, two fun interactive games that really kind of help me understand the concepts and learn Flexbox a little bit better. Once Flexbox is done, we have a final project for the CSS section, which includes us building a landing page. So we're given an image of a website, and we're supposed to um, replicate that website the best we can using all our CSS knowledge that we learned up to that point. So that should definitely be a challenge for sure. I'm giving myself a week to complete it. So tomorrow being Friday, I'm giving myself a week from Friday to complete that project. So I'll definitely be grinding throughout the week to finish that landing page and learn as much as I can. I've also been doing my tutorial walkthroughs. And last week I built a small BMI calculator and a website that shows date and time. Now the tutorials are guided and they help you walk through them and everything, but I do learn a little bit more each time I do those walkthroughs. So I'll definitely spend 10 to 15 minutes each day just going through the walkthroughs and trying to complete them the best I can and learn as much as I can. What I also want to talk about today is building good habits and building momentum. And so what I'm realizing more than ever as I go through this journey of learning web development and coding is the importance of creating good habits and building momentum. And I think one of the best ways to build momentum throughout your day is having a strong morning routine. So the first hour of the day is very, very critical. And if you start the morning strong, I think it really sets the tone for the rest of the day. So a few things that I like to do and what I've heard other people like to do as well that they have success with that helps them is to start the day with a little bit of reading. I noticed that I start my day with a little bit of reading, even just 10 to 15 minutes. It really helps my overall focus and concentration and really helps me focus and concentrate on my studies later that day when I get to it. The next thing I like to do is a little bit of light movements, stretching, or even exercise. I do prefer to exercise later in the day, so this won't really count as my exercise, but even just a little bit of light stretching, a walk around the block, a short jog around the block, really helps me tune into my body and helps me relax before I sit down and begin my studying for that day. The last one, the most challenging, is taking the cold shower. Now, what we're finding out more and more that there's a lot of good research coming out on cold exposure, things like ice baths, cold showers, and they have a lot of benefits on the body. Um, so I feel like when I get through the cold shower, I get a small win that day that I survived the cold, and I'm on track to winning the rest of the day. But also the cold shower really helps me like with my recovery, helps with my energy levels, and does a great job of waking me up. Um, and like I said, if I survive the cold water in the morning, get a small win that morning, and really sets the tone for the rest of the day to help me win the day and win the week, and just one step closer to my goal.